Okay. All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody there? Hi, everybody. Okay, so we are going to be making chicken piccata, and I'm going to put that over some angel hair pasta. And I'm also going to be making absolute beautiful kale salad. I'm changing a little bit of the way that I personally eat. My family is going to stay the same, but I personally am making some changes. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be having and what my family is going to be having. Okay, so chicken piccata, lemon chicken, rich, nice, creamy or thin sauce to go along with it. Is absolutely amazing. People who make chicken piccata will have you thinking that they have been cooking all day long, but I'm going to show you that it's very simple, it's very easy, and absolutely delicious. So the first thing we are going to do is we're going to get our breading ready for our chicken piccata. Now, it's usually just flour, seasoned flour and sauteed, but I'm going to make a few little changes to the oil that I use, and I'm going to tell you step by step why I'm doing what it is that I'm doing. So let's get started with seasoning my flour. Here, I have about 2 cups of flour. This should be enough because the chicken is not going to be like fried chicken. It's really just a pan saute. So you don't need a lot of flour because you don't want the chicken to be heavily coated. All right. To that, I'm going to be adding some Italian seasoning.
Can you push it up?
Some onion powder. Hey, Crystal.
You can see the screen.
Yeah.
Can't see that.
What about now? Is it clear? Some garlic powder. And again, this is for chicken piccata. Now, I'm using this amazing Traeger rub. I've been using it for quite a while here. And it has garlic, chili powder, garlic and chili pepper in it. So this is what I'm going to be using, and I absolutely love it. It's not heavy, really salty, which helps a lot, okay? So we're just going to add some of that, about 2.5 tablespoons. All right, so to that, I'm also going to add just a little bit of black pepper and some Himalayan sea salt. Pink Himalayan sea salt. Do y'all know I actually have some grape kosher salt? The flavor grape kosher salt. I do. I'm going to show it to y'all later. All right, so mix this up. Really good. Make sure every spice is mixed in. Charles, this is very delayed. I'm so used to moving it.
Move it forward. Move your whole board forward. That's fine.
There. It's still not. There. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and set this aside and pull out our chicken. Now, for the chicken, I went to the store and I found out that they will slice your chicken thin for you. So I have some chicken breasts sliced very thin. Now, normally chicken piccata is made with chicken breast. But if you are not a breast fan, you can definitely use a thigh, a boneless, skinless thigh, if you want to. Now, I season my flour. Some people would just go ahead and dredge their chicken right into the flour without seasoning it. That is not me. I am not doing that. So we are going to go on with some pepper, a little bit of salt and pepper, and I am still going to hit it, even if it's just one side, y'all. You still got to season your chicken. I don't like biting into chicken that is, the breading is seasoned, but not the actual meat. So I'm only going to go on one side. I just want some flavor on that chicken. Now we're going to turn on our heat. Turn on our heat. Okay. And we want just a light sear on our chicken. So because this is a lemon dish, I'm going to be using Garcia de la Cruz lemon infused olive oil. I really want that lemon to shine through, and this is a good way to actually get that throughout the meal. So I'm going to be using this olive oil once my pan heats up. But while we're waiting, we're going to go ahead and start to flour our chicken. I don't have on gloves today, so I'm using this fork, but I might have to switch over to some gloves because I want to be sure not to add too much flour to my chicken. Okay? But I want it nicely coated. Ooh. Okay. Let me get another bowl or plate. To transfer our flour pieces into. Let me just switch sides. There we go. Okay. And I'll just place them in here. So chicken piccata is indeed Italian, and it is definitely a classic. I have had it several times, and a lot of people make it different ways, but I like it because it's lemon, and y'all know I have an amazing love for lemon flavor. My favorite color is pink, and I absolutely love lemon. My favorite color should be yellow, but because I really look good in yellow. Hey, Miss Carter. All right. Keep breading. Make sure you get all your chicken good and coated. I'm trying not to touch this with my bare hand. Okay. Make sure you get it all good and coated. Nice. When I saw this already thinned out chicken, I was like, okay, perfect. Perfect. I don't have to handle it too much. Perfect. Last piece, y'all. It's super easy. This is so simple. All right. That over there. All right, so now that we have our chicken nicely breaded, we are going to move this cutting board out of the way. Ooh. And bring up our induction. So you guys can see what we cooking with. Yes?
That's good.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add our oil. And it looks like a lot. So you need about, I would say about 1/4 of a cup. Okay? About 1/4 of a cup. Not too much. It probably less than 1/4 of a cup. Okay? And we're going to start to add our chicken right over into this oil once it gets good and hot. And again, we're not going to, this is all one pot. A one pot shot pretty much, other than a pot with the pasta. Pretty much. Okay, I can start to smell the lemon, which is absolutely amazing. And I like to always like pull, if I can, a little piece off of my chicken just to test it, but we're good. Okay, don't overcrowd your pan. Just take your time because you want these to be nice, a beautiful golden brown. And that lemon olive oil is going to just really, really, really bring out that lemon flavor in the chicken. Okay? So we're just browning it. So if it's not all the way done, that's fine. We're just browning it for right now. Beautiful. And you can start to see all of those Italian seasonings that you put into it. Absolutely gorgeous. Once it starts to cook, I love it. Now the fact that you put a little bit of flour onto the chicken, that's really going to help the chicken once we add it back to the sauce to kind of thicken up. So just keep that in mind when you are cooking and you're adding. You don't want a whole lot. You don't want it to be like a thick gravy. You just want it to have a little bit of consistency to it, just so that it can coat your pasta or your rice or whatever. This is really good. This is really good over orzo or any kind of pasta, and you can also have it with like a nice herb rice. We're getting brown. Charles, this has a red square around the, okay. Really beautiful. It smells so good, y'all. Just at this point, it smells so good. This right here is like the longest part of this whole dish. Once you get this part done, the dish really flows very quickly. While this is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get my angel hair into a pot of boiling water so that once my chicken is fully done, we can go ahead and go right on into our kale salad. It smells so good. It really does. I can't, they asking questions? Huh? Oh. All right. So we got flipping it over, and all we want is the other side, beautiful, to be a nice golden brown. Turn it up just a little bit more. Because I'm using this induction, it doesn't brown the most evenly, I will honestly say. Let me turn that back over and get this over here. There we go. Let me turn this around. Got to play with it a little bit because I want y'all to be able to see it. Really nice. And you can already see when I flipped it over, you can see those beautiful colors of the spices and the seasoning. Now this little piece right here, we don't want it to overcook. We don't want it to get, oh, that's beautiful. Nice. That's what you want. That right there, that nice golden brown. So that tells me this side is hotter. There we go. Y'all, this week has been absolutely amazing. It started off rocky, but it ended really, really good. It really did end it's ending very well. Very, very well. Can I say? Oh. Oh. I'll tell y'all in a couple of days. All right, we want to flip it over. Y'all can see that beautiful golden brown. I'm not really concerned about these little pieces on the end because those are tasters. Those are taster pieces. Do anybody else do that? These little pieces on your chicken breast on the end. Look how pretty that chicken is. It ain't done yet. It's still raw. This little piece right here is done. I'm going to take him out. I don't want it to dry out. And make sure that you always put your chicken on a paper towel to pull out any of those oils. You don't want it crazy oily. Okay? Beautiful. Smells divine. Okay, this piece can come on out because he's good. This piece is our very last piece here. Chicken piccata. Absolutely gorgeous. This piece is done. We're going to add our last two pieces. If you feel like you need more oil, but I'm pretty good on the oil, so I'm not going to add any more. We're going to let that go. And while we are letting these two pieces cook, I'm going to push this off and I'm going to show you guys the kale salad because it has to sit for a little bit. And it's so quick and so easy. You guys are going to be like, what? I never knew. Yeah, well, you're about to know today. All right, so for kale salad, and what I have in front of me are two different colored salads. You may or may not have known that kale comes in green and purple. This is absolutely beautiful kale. And anytime you are eating kale raw, the best thing for you to do, because it is a bit hard to chew it, is to massage it. And you just take your hand and just go in on it and kind of bruise it. I've seen people take whole leaves and slap them, but I think that for me, this is the best way to massage the kale. And this makes it easier to actually eat in the long run. The vinegar and oil will definitely help it out a lot, but this is the best way. You want to kind of wilt it just a little bit. Okay. So now, quick salad. Very simple, very easy. And you guys thank me for it later. Tell your heart I said it's welcome. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to switch oils for this one. We're going to be using Garcia de la Cruz essential oil because it's nice and light. Now, let me tell you about dressing. When you're making salad dressing or when you're adding dressing to a salad, think of the seasons. You want to lightly dress your salad as though it's summer, okay? So you don't want it heavy, ever. You should taste it and not see it, okay? Taste and not see. If you see it, you've added too much, okay? If you see it, you've added too much. I've seen people put dressing on their salads, and then in the bottom of their salad is just a puddle of dressing. Way too much. So what you're going to do is you are going to add a light drizzle of olive oil, very light drizzle of olive oil. And I'm using balsamic glaze because I really like it. You can use vinegar. I'm taking just a smidget, one quick swirl of balsamic glaze. And then I have just a little bit, a couple of dabs of agave. I'm going to add a light pinch of salt, a light pinch of pepper. That was more salt. Light pinch of pepper. That was more salt though. White salt and pink salt. And then I found these mixed nuts. It has pecans, cranberries, dried blueberries, and sunflower seeds in here. I'm gonna add a little bit of that for some added texture and crunch and a little bit of sweetness. And y'all, that was it. And then you just stir this up. Make sure everything gets good and coated. I had this last night for my Valentine's Day dinner. This is what I ate last night. Y'all, it's gotten real. I'm really trying to make a change. I'm trying. Today for lunch I had vegetables and hummus. Give it a taste. It's good. Very light. Not heavy at all, y'all. Very good. Now we're going to put this in the refrigerator to sit. Our chicken is all done. We can pull it back up to the forefront. Nice, beautiful. Look how pretty that chicken is. Y'all, for real, Dorian? Yeah, for real. All right, all these beautiful drippings in there, we keep them. Let me add my pasta to the water. We are going to keep them. I'll turn that off. I don't want that to burn. We need those. I do not break my pasta, y'all. No, no, no. We don't break the pasta. Just put it in the water. All right. To this, we are going to add half a clove of, y'all know I love elephant garlic. And we're going to add a half a clove of that. I want this to be good and minced. Now, if you want more garlic, by all means, you can have more. Definitely. But I think a half a clove of elephant garlic is more than enough.
Katrina says it looks delicious.
Yeah, the chicken is absolutely amazing, Katrina. It's going to be real good. I'm looking forward to eating it. I haven't had chicken piccata in a really long time. And to be honest, I don't think my family has ever had chicken piccata.
I have.
You've had it, but the kids have never had it.
I've had it at Cheesecake Factory.
That's not the same. This is better. Y'all see the smile? It's better. Huh? And no, it ain't a we'll see. It is. All right. So the next thing we're going to do, I want this on a low heat because I don't want my garlic to burn. You know, if you burn garlic, you got to start over because it turns out to be very bitter. Give my pasta a quick stir. All right. So now we are going to work on the sauce for our piccata. Beautiful. All those drippings, we want to get them all out of those grooves of the hex clad. Now, this has white wine in it. If you do not want it, if you don't want to use white wine, you can definitely go all chicken stock. But I love the taste of the white wine. I'm adding about a tablespoon of lemon zest, and I'll be using Meyer lemons for this. You don't have to use Meyer lemons, but I'm being extra fancy today because, well, y'all know me, and plus I have one left over. So we want to go ahead and stir that up. And this chicken piccata has a beautiful yellow tint to it too. Check my pasta. We got a lot going on today, y'all. Almost. Very close. Very close. Y'all, I'm not good at opening up. I forgot all about this lid. Might not be having no white wine. Do I have one? Yo, am I the only one who can never find their bottle opener? Is it only me? Or do y'all have the same issue? Huh? I found it. I found it. Found it. We can have joy juice in our chicken. Whew, I was about to start sweating. It took me forever to learn how to open up a bottle of wine. And I think I do it the most ghetto way possible. I don't even take off the little paper thing from around in the end. You would think I had an issue. Y'all, my cork broke. Really? Laurel and Hardy. It's okay. I got it. I got it. Thank God.
Only you.
Right. Only me. Broke the cork. Look, I don't, whatever, y'all. I ain't thinking about y'all. Anyway, we're going in with a little white wine. Okay? And we want this to go ahead and cook off all of the alcohol. And while we are deglazing, that's what this is called. That's what we're doing. We're deglazing. I can tell y'all right now, it smells divine. Absolutely amazing right now. It really does smell good. We're going to take our pasta off and drain it. Perfect. Who said only me?
You want to turn this thing on?
Not really, because it's going to make so much noise. All right, so our pasta is done. We're going in with our sauce. We're going to add some lemon juice to this. What you mean, only me?
How long do you let that boil?
Until it reduces by half. The alcohol until it reduces by half. So we're going to add some lemon juice. Okay? Yep. Anytime you're cooking with alcohol, let it reduce to about half, or you can let it reduce until it's what is called a sec. And that means that there's barely anything left in there. Okay? There's barely any juice at all. It's almost dry. Okay? That way you know for certain all of the alcohol is cooked off. Now we have white wine, lemon juice, garlic in here. Now we're going to add a little bit of chicken stock. Okay? Gonna keep it going. Let it keep going. Turn it up some now. Some garlic in there. We're gonna add some beautiful curly leaf parsley. Huh? Oh, yeah. Let me chop up my parsley, y'all. Y'all can hold on for 1 second. Whoa. We just need a little bit. Remember what I told y'all about cutting up herbs? If your cutting board turns green, that means that you are rubbing the herbs instead of actually cutting them. You're bruising them. So when you cut up herbs, you should not have a green cutting board. It may be a little bit green, but it shouldn't leave a horrible green stain on your cutting board. See what I mean? A little bit from my knife, but no green in this. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. I say that every time y'all see me cut. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. There's some that would say that's okay, but it's not. All right. Give it a stir. Now, to make this chicken piccata like chicken piccata, we're going to add capers. And for whatever reason, these capers, which they're just flower buds, in a brine, these capers were almost as much, and I think it's because they're organic, as the doggone wine. It's so crazy. I couldn't believe it. They were really close in price for whatever reason. And I think it's because they're organic. They didn't have the non-organic kind, so I had to get what they had. Not complaining, just saying. All right, so we're going to add half of our parsley because the rest of it we're going to use for garnish. Let me move this out the way. I'm just adding and y'all can't see nothing. Okay. Say when. Dark. All right. I'm going to give it a taste to see where we are, if we need pepper, salt, what have you. It's so good. It's so good. Do need a little bit of pepper. Just a little bit. We're going to add a little bit of salt to this. Now remember, we have to add our chicken back to it. Now we're going to add the chicken right back to the sauce. Look how pretty that is, y'all. Don't y'all want to come over? Look at that. Y'all, what would Miss Freddie Jean say? What would Miss Freddie Jean say? Don't y'all want some of this? Much better. Look how pretty that is. You better give me some light, see? Yes, sir. Look how beautiful, y'all. That is so pretty. Perfect. It's perfect. Y'all, it's so pretty. It smells good. It's going to taste good. Now for our garnish, I'm going to chop up some lemon so it can be absolute picturesque. Yes, sir. I don't even care about, I think, me personally, now this is only me. I know some people are going to be like, I don't want that in my food. I think that anytime somebody says they make something from scratch, and y'all tell me if you agree or not, that do you mind if you run into a seed here and there? Do you mind? I don't, because that really authenticates the fact that it was made from scratch, really. You mind, Charles? No? Me neither. Long as it's cooked right. Exactly. Exactly. So we're going to let this simmer for a little bit. That looks so good, y'all. That looks so good. Our pasta's done. I'm going to go get a plate so we can plate up our food. Y'all want a fancy plate or y'all want just a plain white plate? Like we eating fancy today. I should have got some sourdough bread or something. I did not. We're going to let this simmer for a little bit longer. And then we're going to add my favorite ingredient. Baby. Let me go grab my plate. I'm getting ahead of myself. Should I do the blue plate or just the regular plate? White? Not the plate we had yesterday? Or this one? Sorry, y'all. Okay, so we are all set. Let me give it a flip. A little bit of a flip just to be very sure, as the church would say. Be careful not to rub like I just did. This one is okay. All right. I'm going to add a couple of pats of butter.
So if you were to add heavy cream to this, what
You could. It would be creamy. It would be a creamy sauce. You could add heavy cream. You want heavy cream to it? You want heavy cream instead of... I'll take the butter out.
you can add the butter in there.
Oh, okay. Charles said he wanted heavy cream in there. All right, so we're going to turn it off. And we're just going to add a splash of heavy cream. Okay? And so that I don't handle the chicken a lot, I am just going to swirl this around until it's all incorporated, y'all. And you can already see it mixing in beautifully. That's what you call kitchen magic, baby. Charles threw me a curveball. A for real curveball. Just now. He wanted heavy cream. So now, a couple of capers.
And what's the purpose of those?
The capers add like a nice little briny taste to it. It counteracts the lemon a little bit. Yeah, you can eat the capers. Yeah, you can eat it. Yeah. Yes, you can definitely eat it. Little caper action in there. Why? You actually take the time to push these little things to the side? That's crazy. All right, y'all, we are done. Some parsley. Gonna add some lemon here to each little piece. Need a pitcher? Let's see. That's pretty. You ain't like it? I mean, from what I saw. Hold on, y'all. Just in case. Hold on, y'all.
You like it, I love it. All right, so
I think yours is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start plating this up. Loosening up my pasta. It's a platter. This is a platter. Huh? Yeah. Most times when you have chicken piccata, you do. I've only seen it served family style. That's just me. Now, I've only had it a few times, and every time I've seen it, it's served family style. So you take that chicken out, lay it, nestle it down into this beautiful Ooh, you don't want to stay. Okay. Huh?
that stuff, it's like the money shot.
Oh.
No, that's the
There we go, y'all. Beautiful chicken piccata. And then for my plate, this is for them. For me, y'all, anytime I'm cooking, my poor puppy, she be like, dang, Mom, I'm having my beautiful, amazing kale salad. Get all my little goodies down here. The thing I like most actually about this salad is that it's really good for you. It is. It's very good for you. And mine. small piece of chicken on the side. And also for my family so that they can have a little bit of that sauce on their pasta. We're going to give it a nice little drizzle of sauce. All right, 2 meals, 1 family. That's the chicken piccata for my peeps. And this is my chicken piccata with my beautiful kale salad for me. I can't have the extra sauce since Charles got butter and cream in it. Beautiful. He wasn't thinking about me today. All right, let's take a taste. Yeah. It came.
Smells delicious.
Miss Carter, your oil came. I'll have it in the mail. We had to wait. All right, let's take a taste. Father, bless this food about to receive for the nourishment of my body. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's taste the chicken. It's beautiful. Chicken is nicely done. It's not, the lemon is throughout, but it is not overpowering at all. That's good.
No smacking.
I was smacking, I'm sorry, y'all. It's good. And the salad, you don't see the dressing, but I can definitely taste it. Y'all, chicken piccata over angel hair pasta and a good kale salad. I taught y'all a lot today. And what time is it?
Just 4:59.
Man, in less than an hour. Less than an hour. This amazing meal. Suggestions. I definitely suggest that you get some crusty bread for the chicken piccata, because you want to be able to get all of those, sop up all of that juice. A nice sourdough would be perfect. Toasted would be perfect for this. That is so pretty. One of my prettier dishes. And then for the kale salad, y'all, it's kale salad. Add mandarin oranges to it. If you don't like the dried fruit, fresh apples, Honeycrisp would go perfectly with kale in this particular salad. If you don't want the agave, you can totally leave it out if you use the balsamic glaze. But if you are a fan of eating raw kale and having kale salads, then you will definitely love this salad. Y'all, it's been my pleasure tonight. Very good. Chicken piccata. If you make any of these meals, I know people who are making the cakes. Every time I go to the post office, the lady at the post office say, I tried your orange coconut pound cake. I tried your white chocolate German chocolate. But she never takes pictures. Take pictures, send them to me. I want to see what you guys are doing. A lot of you guys are reaching out on email, and I've answered some of your questions in regards to the German chocolate. Some people had a couple of fails, but reach out. I'll answer your questions. Next time you make the cake, refer back to the suggestions, and hopefully you'll have success. All right. Y'all, don't forget, you still can sign up for the Garcia de la Cruz class. You can go to garciadelacruz.com. I'll be on there making some amazing treats from my cookbook. And we'll be frying some fish with their oil. Now you have, it's too late to get the oil before the class, but you'll definitely get the book and the oil after the class.
Hello, Leslie.
Okay?
Leslie says hello.
Hey, Leslie. Hi. Chicken piccata.
You'll be on two news stations.
Yes, I'll be on 2 news stations here in Arizona. I'll be on Arizona Family
Yep.
on the 20th. And I'll also be speaking at the DoorDash, is it their home office?
Yeah.
The DoorDash headquarters this on the 19th. And then I will also be on CW7 here in Arizona. The date is still pending. So look for me on TV if you are able to tune in to those news stations. I'll be on there cooking up a storm and cooking some of the recipes from the book and just talking about the book and my journey. All right, y'all. I don't have anything else. Do you? Okay. All right. What I say to one, I say to all, watch and pray, live holy every day in Jesus' name. Y'all keep me lifted up in prayer as I do y'all. I'm going to finish my meal. This one I can eat. All right. Bye. This is really good. Me and DJ.